What if every single emotion you feel, every thought that just pops into your head, every sudden urge isn't really yours? Today, we're going to dive deep into this idea that there are these invisible forces all around us, constantly shaping our reality, our choices, and yeah, even our own personal power.
So let's just start with that big question right there. Just think about your days so far. All those feelings, the good ones, the bad ones, are they all really coming from inside you? Or could there be something else going on? The whole idea we're digging into today is that we're basically swimming in this giant ocean of energy, and most of us don't even know the currents exist.
I mean, have you ever had this happen? You're just going about your day, feeling totally fine, and then, bam, this wave of exhaustion just hits you out of nowhere. It makes no sense, right? You slept fine, you ate well, but your energy just completely vanishes?
Or how about this one? This is a classic. You have a chat with someone, and hey, it might not even be a negative conversation at all, but the second you walk away, you feel totally and completely drained, like someone just unplugged your personal battery pack.
And then, of course, there are those mystery mood swings. You're feeling on top of the world one minute, and then out of the blue, you're irritable or sad for no reason at all. It's like an invisible cloud just decided to park itself over your head. Well, according to the material we're looking at, these aren't just random coincidences. They're actually signs of something much, much deeper happening.
So all these experiences, the exhaustion, the drain, the mood swings, they all point to this forgotten reality, the world of energy. And we're not talking about some floaty, spiritual metaphor here. We're talking about a tangible force that flows through, well, everything, and it can be influenced, both consciously and unconsciously.
And that's really the key. Energy manipulation is happening constantly all the time. So here's the kicker. If you're not the one consciously directing your own energy, then you can bet that other people, your environment, or even the media you consume are doing it for you.
Now, what's so fascinating about all this is that it isn't some brand new age idea. Not at all. This kind of knowledge was actually the foundation of some of the most powerful civilizations in history. It was basically a form of science that has been, as our source says, deliberately wiped from our collective memory.
Just take a look at this. This stuff goes way back. In ancient Egypt, they saw their temples as these giant vibrational reactors. Priests believed that the human voice, when used with the right intention, could literally change reality. Over in Vedic India, they mapped out our entire human energy system. You've probably heard of chakras and prana, and they used it as a practical roadmap for healing. And the Taoists, they developed these incredible internal alchemy practices to direct their own vital energy with absolute precision. For them, it was the key to everything: health, vitality, you name it.
So the big question is, if this was so important, where did it all go? Well, the source we're exploring offers a pretty chilling thought. Over the centuries, this incredibly powerful understanding was kept for elite groups, hidden away in secret languages, and eventually it was just dismissed as superstition or magic. The message was clear. The average person shouldn't know the true power they hold in their own vibration.
Okay, so if this energetic world is real, what are the rules? How does it all work? Well, it turns out it runs on universal laws, principles that are just as real as gravity, but, a lot more hidden. So let's break them down. It really comes down to three core principles. The first one is so simple but so powerful: energy follows attention. Wherever your focus goes, that's where your power flows. Simple as that. The second is that you're not just a physical body. You have layers: an emotional body, a mental body, and so on. And the third, and this one is absolutely crucial, is that energy can be transferred. It can be given freely, it can be taken, and yes, it can even be stolen.
And this slide just illustrates the difference perfectly. On the left, you've got a vibrant, energetic field. It's bright, it's strong, it's resilient. When you're in this state, you are in the driver's seat of your emotions. But on the right, that's a compromised field. It's cloudy, it's drained, and it's super susceptible to just soaking up all the negativity around you. This is the difference between feeling sovereign and feeling like an energetic sponge.
All right, so knowing the rules of the game is one thing, but learning how to use them, well, that's where the real power is. To consciously create your own reality, you need to master three fundamental pillars. Think of them as your personal toolkit. Here they are, the Alchemist's Toolkit. First up is intention. This is your guiding force, the thing that aligns your thoughts and your feelings toward a single goal. Second is frequency. This is basically the vibrational language you're broadcasting out into the world 24/7. And third is direction, your ability to focus all that power and project it like a laser beam.
Now, what I love about this is how down-to-earth it is.
Your frequency isn't some weird mystical thing. It's being shaped every single second of every day by the words you speak out loud, by that little voice inside your head, by the music you've got playing in the background, even by the clutter or harmony in your room, and of course, by the energy of the people you hang out with. Every single one of these is either jacking your vibration up or dragging it down.
So this all leads to the most important question, right? How do you actually take back control? How do you stop being that sponge and start building your own energetic shield? Well, thankfully, there are some simple, really powerful techniques you can start using like today.
Okay, here are 5 daily habits for what our source calls energetic sovereignty. Number 1, cleanse your field every night. Seriously, think of it like taking an energetic shower. A salt bath works wonders, or you can just visualize a waterfall of pure light washing away any gunk that isn't yours. 2, breathe with intention a few times a day. 3, watch your words. Just notice the shift when you change "I can't do this" to "I'm figuring out how to do this." 4, visualize that protective shield every single morning. And 5, start trusting your gut and choosing your environments wisely. If a place feels off, it probably is.
Let's just pause on that visualization technique because it's so powerful. Before you even walk out the door in the morning, just take 30 seconds, close your eyes, and imagine this brilliant sphere of golden light just completely surrounding you. See it, feel it as this solid, protective shield that only allows love and positivity to get through. The big idea here is that your mind is the architect of your energy field. You build it.
And what's so important to get is that this isn't about performing some complicated hour-long ritual. Not at all. Each of these tiny, conscious acts is a powerful declaration. It's you planting a flag and saying, I am the sovereign of my energy. I decide what comes into my space.
And really, that brings us to the fundamental choice that all this knowledge puts in front of us. When you boil it all down, after everything we've looked at, it really just comes down to one question about how you want to live your life.
Are you going to be the conscious director, the sovereign of your own energetic state? Or are you going to keep being a passive sponge, just soaking up the thoughts, the fears, the chaos of the world around you, maybe without even knowing you're doing it?
This right here, this might be the single most important takeaway from this whole thing. There is no neutral ground. Energetic vacuums just don't exist. So where there's a lack of conscious direction from you, some other external force is going to rush in to fill that void. In this world, inaction is actually a form of surrender. So I'll leave you with this final thought to chew on. Your energetic field, it's your unique signature in the universe. It tells the world who you are more powerfully than any words you could ever say. So the only real question left is, what do you want your signature to say? That you're vibrant? That you're sovereign? That you're awake? The choice and all the power that comes with it is completely yours.